If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, touch your nose. If you can hear me, touch your chin. Okay. I just want to say thank you for everyone who made it out tonight for this special day. It really means a lot that you guys are here during this, especially during this period of time that you guys are all here. A lot of you guys sacrificed your Thursdays, came from other countries, came last minute. So thank you for everyone for coming here and being here with us for our special day.
Thank you, everybody, for being with us. It means a lot to us. It's been 2 years of planning and bringing everybody together, and we love all of you that are here. Thank you for joining our love story. Thank you.
Can I do it? Now do it. Okay. Before we get started with the food, I'd like to send a prayer real quick. So if everyone can do a bow, that'd be great. Thank you. Dear Heavenly Father, King of all kings, the Messiah, Jesus, thank you for being the counselor of our lives. In times where we feeling lost, we know that you're always there. Thank you for the love and support that you've given our family. Thank you for all the hard workers that are here today that made this day special for us today. Thank you to the photographer, the videographer, the DJ, Rhoda, everybody. Yeah, I said Rhoda. Thanks, babe. Thank you for everything, everyone who's been there throughout this whole time. And bless this food that we're about to eat. In your name, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Can anybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Clap 3 times for the bride and groom. Give me another 3 times for the bride and groom. Hey, thank you everybody for coming out here. Speeches. I teach, and it's like difficult to be in front of people, but it's okay. It's different being in front of adults compared to being in front of children because they're forced to listen to me. But it's all right. So this speech I'm going to do, don't take it personally. I'm going to read it because I had to write it down. I'm going to try my hardest not to cry because I was like kind of getting ready teary-eyed when I was writing it. So just bear with me. A great marriage isn't something that you just happens. It's something that must be created. Caesar and Cindy, your marriage today lays the foundation to creating something beautiful. Marriage is about being a team, willing to work with each other, knowing that any flaws you have, y'all have together. Please never miss the opportunity to always tell each other you love them. You may already know it, but hearing it goes a long way. Caesar, the day you told me about Cindy, and you called me and you said your famous line, how you say my name, Orel, I want you to meet this girl I'm dating. So just hearing you, how you was describing Cindy, I could tell how you were smiling over the phone, ear to ear. The first thing I thought was his voice is different. When he talks about her, it's more happy and excited. All the years I've known you, I've never heard you talk about somebody the way you talked about Cindy. So my thought was, all right, well, let's get together. We decided to go bowling. Caesar brings Cindy, and to test Cindy to see how she is with kids, I brought my kids. I have 4 boys. I have a set of identical twin boys. And I also have, at that time, Joshua was, he was like, yeah, so he was 10. No, he was about 9 going on 10. So when we met Cindy, the way she met him, you would think she known my kids all her life. But what stood out to me the most about that night was how y'all looked at each other, how y'all talked to each other, how y'all laughed. I said to myself, my boy hit the lottery. He found the one. It really touched my heart, and in my mind, I just knew. Cindy was getting brownie points that night. But then the brownie points dropped because Cindy told me she was a Chris Paul fan, die hard. Oh, my Laker love came out, and I was like, oh man, how did she mess this up like this? But it was okay, because a little later throughout the night, Cindy introduced me to one of the best podcasts I've ever listened to in my life. And she got me involved in these murder mystery podcasts. And this was 4 years ago, and the way we and her talk about it, we're murderino. We're like, I'm so giddy. I am so giddy about it. My kids have to ask me, Dad, when you drive our friends home, please don't play this. Please don't play this. I don't want them to think something's wrong. I'm like, no, we love this. So thank you for that. So the brownie points came back. Now, Caesar, I want to say thank you for picking me and choosing me as your best man. Many people come in and out of your life, but you always have those ones that leave footprints on your heart. People say you have to be blood to be brothers. I say that's not true. Caesar, you're my brother. I love you the day I met you till now. Today, you're gaining a wife. I gained a sister. Cindy and Caesar, I want to say thank y'all from all of us for allowing us to share this day with y'all. It means a lot to me. And I want to leave you with a quote from John Gottman. He said, one key to a lasting marriage is admit when you're wrong and shut up when you're right.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I don't need to introduce myself, but my name is Perla. I'm Cindy's little sister and her maid of honor. Growing up with a sister is a blessing. However, growing up with my sister Cindy was truly a gift. For those who don't know, me and Cindy are only 11 months and 2 weeks apart. As I reflect and look back at our lives, I can't help but feel so blessed to have had such a beautiful bond with my sister. Cindy was my security blanket, and I like to think I was hers too. To say that we were close is a complete understatement. Me and Cindy grew up playing sports. As you all know today, that she's a big sports fanatic. And I think it's kind of cool that we were always referred to as the Pena sisters. I remember growing up, I always dreaded every other year, because every other year meant we were on the same team. I remember every year it was always whining and crying, but my mom always tried her hardest to talk to the coach to keep us together. The coaches insisted that it was good for us to meet new people. I lost my space. And it wasn't even just as children that we were really inseparable, even as adults. I remember when I was 20 years old and I had a really bad nightmare. And my instinct was to run to my sister's room when I was scared. The only thing is that she wasn't there that night, because
She snuck out. And the only reason my sister got caught because my parents thought that it was weird that I didn't go to her room. And that's when they quickly learned that Cindy snuck out. Sorry. Oddly enough, it really didn't hit me until about 2 years ago how much I was attached to my sister. We were at a family party. It was even my parents' house, and Alfred offered to sit at some table where Cindy wasn't sitting. I was like, "Where's Cindy, though?" So I realized that she really means a lot to me. I feel really blessed and honored. And I just want you to know that I'm incredibly proud to be your sister. I'm incredibly proud of all that you have accomplished and all that you have yet to accomplish. Thank you for being my best friend, my companion, and truly the best gift that I've ever received from Mommy and Papi. Now you have Caesar, and I couldn't be more happy for you both. I know my feelings for you were different in the beginning. I was very indifferent about you. I wasn't sure.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
I was just really overprotective about my sister
That's not even worth.
and how fast that you guys were moving in your relationship, but after I met you, I understood why. Caesar, thank you for loving my sister the way you do. I've never seen her so happy. And you are the perfect addition to our family. You're fun. You're silly. A veces te pasas. But that's what I love about you the most. You're unapologetically yourself. You're not afraid to put your true, authentic self out there and even have difficult conversations. And as you've learned the hard way, the Peñas are notorious avoiders. So with that, I would like us to hold our glasses up for my beautiful sister and my brother Caesar. Congratulations. May God continue to bless you both and your marriage. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rocio, and I'm Cindy's aunt, like I said, on her mom's side. Tonight, we're all here to honor Cindy and Caesar on this beautiful, special day. I feel honored to be standing here and making a toast for this couple. I would like to talk a bit about our family. I must say that I truly love all of my siblings, children, and I've had the privilege to watch them grow up. They're great individuals. My mother and my aunts made it a point to stay connected when we were all young kids. We would all hang out with the cousins and always have parties. It was a great experience to all grow up together. We, this generation, sorry, I got a little lost here. We, the next generation, made it a point to do the same thing with our children. So watching Cindy get married today is such a beautiful experience to witness. Cindy was a good kid. She was kind and loving. I remember babysitting her when I was a teenager. It wasn't easy sometimes. She didn't want to leave her mom's side. She was very connected to her. Witnessing Cindy grow up to be a professional woman has been so inspiring to me, Cindy. Cindy took a leap of faith and was courageous to start her own private practice. She has blossomed into an amazing therapist. I wish you lots of success, Cindy. Now, let me tell you a bit about Caesar. Cindy brought Caesar to my house for a special occasion, some holiday, I don't remember. But when I saw Caesar and got to know him better, I knew he was good. He was good for her, and they were both good for each other. I think it's great that they are in the same field. They're both therapists. I love it, and I'm a therapist, and we always talk about therapy. That they're both in the same field, and they're trying so hard to be better partners to each other. I love it. My husband Caesar, Cindy, and I have sat at our kitchen table for hours and hours and have had great, deep conversations about life. These talks have been so enjoyable. Thank you for them. Sorry. Caesar, I truly respect you. You have such a love for life. I believe you're a great example of a man. You are brave and courageous to show your vulnerable side. I say that because, as you know, men in our culture are not allowed to do that, and I commend you for that. It's inspiring to watch, Caesar. So thank you for modeling that, because I didn't see that growing up. So Cindy and Caesar, just know that I'm always going to be available for you both and always going to help you in whatever you need in this journey that you're both on. So tonight we celebrate the union of Caesar and Caesar. Let us raise the glass in high hopes of happiness for many years to come. I love you both.
Buenas tardes. Muy buenas tardes. Aplausos para los Rodríguez. Gracias. ¿Quién, yo? No, ellos, ¿verdad? Gracias por estar aquí. César y yo compartimos el mismo cumpleaños. Caesar and I share the same birthday, guys. September 4th. 2 years I'll tell you, you're younger. So I'm 40, he's 38. 2 years younger. But ever since I could remember, we've always shared a birthday. We've had a birthday together, birthday parties. He'd get the coolest gifts. I'd get whatever. But the fact that our family was always together, united, coming together for not one side of the family or the other, for both of us, it meant the world. And as we grow up, we want to continue that, right? So Caesar and I have continued our journey as cousins. I see him as my brother because always we've slept in the same bed, we've snowboarded, we have talked about numerous things in life that have changed it. And it means the world to know that we have our family that close. I know I have conversations with my family in Mexico, numerous about our relationships, about our life, and I look at him and I see the relationship that my dad, Arturo Rodriguez, that would have gladly been here with my tío Cesar, with my tío Juan, with my tía Lilia, with all my tías, my tía Chuy. Everybody has had a close bond, and this is what I have with him. And I have it now with Cindy. Cindy, since I've met you, I told you, you were the one for this man right here. I saw it in his eyes. I saw it in your eyes. My girl has a connection with you like no other, right? Emma has a connection with you like no other. I'm glad that we can have that, and I can say there's a bond between you, me, and him. This is my brother. I grew up with him. I had everything I could have in a family thanks to our backgrounds, our grandparents, Ruben Rodriguez, right? My dad, Arturo Rodriguez, right, was raised the same way that my grandfather was, right? My grandma Angelina had the same love that she had for him as me. And we're not cousins through the same bloodline. My dad is the first cousin to my Uncle Caesar, but she never saw that. She saw this as the same grandkids. I was never treated differently. So you're going to be treated the same in the Rodriguez family. This family is going to treat you as you are ours. A special bond that los Rodríguez tenemos una unión muy especial. Y ya eres parte de los Rodríguez. Y gracias. Es un honor tenerte con nosotros. Yo sé que todos estamos felices aquí. El Rubes vinieron desde la Ciudad de México a verte, a verlo a él feliz. Esa es una importancia. Una bendición. Que me los cuide Dios siempre. Nuestros abuelos siempre están con ustedes. Mi papá y yo también. Muchas gracias.
Thank you.